Hello YouTube, we're back again. I've just had a pretty tough climb up here and covered in sweat, but it was worth it. We just come from sort of round that corner there, all the way up here. Hang on, let me spin you around and give you a proper look. So I've come from sort of round that bend there, all the way up here, and then pretty tough slog up to this bit. And I found this lovely little flat spot here, looking out to that, but it's not cutting it. Nah, I can do better for my viewers. So we're off up that next. I'm sweating like mad already, so this is going to be tough, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Absolutely beautiful day today. It's blustery up here, but as you can see, we're on the 1-2 with a Mac in my hand. So hopefully the audio's a bit better than normal because it is windy up here. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Look at this place, man. Anyway, let's get on with main event. It's been a while since I did a summit camp, so I think it's about time we pushed ourselves, don't you? It's probably going to be a bit wild up there, but I've got the Hilleberg Soulo with me as always, so maybe this time I'll actually test its limits. Right, boys and girls, you ready for the suffer fest? I've already suffered. Sweaty as hell. Right, come on, let's do it. This is going to suck so bad. Right. That is without a doubt the hardest thing I've done for a long, long time. Right, I need to get some warm clothes on because I'm soaking with sweat. And I'm already starting to get cold. And then next thing, I need to get some food inside me. I'm absolutely starving. My legs have gone right shaky. Well, I made it. I didn't think I was gonna. Oh, that is heaven. Oh, it's not the most comfortable seat in the world. Oh. In fact, what's this bit? If my mic falls off here, I'll never find it. Just rearranging this cairn so that I can be comfortable. Ah, that'll do. That was extremely tough. some parts of that climb were getting a little bit sketchy actually. I couldn't film half of it because it was too steep. It was like I was crawling on my hands and knees and stuff, and having to find handholds and footholds and stuff. It was mental. And before I set off, looking at the map, I thought, oh, it's not even that far from like where I can park the car to here. Jesus Christ, that's the toughest hike I've done in ages. I'm proper shaky. This mic seems to be doing a good job of cutting out the wind noise because it's very blustery up here. It sounds alright, doesn't it? When I'm chewing into the mic. It's been a while since I did a summit camp, and I kind of remember why now, because it is tough. Like, fair play to people that do Ben Nevis and stuff like that, camping up there. I nearly died just trying to hike it when I were up in Scotland. Let alone carrying that. I wouldn't make it, I know for a fact. If I were carrying that, I wouldn't make it. Got a lot of mist and cloud rolling in from that direction. So I'll get this down, get my energy levels up again, and go try and find somewhere to pitch. Somewhere over there looks quite promising, but yeah, we'll see. Shattered. Right, I'm starting to shiver, so it's time to get moving. Find somewhere to put this tent up, get a bit of shelter, have something else to eat. Oh, it helps if you fasten the lid, you've done up. My energy levels are completely zapped. And 2 cheese and ham sandwiches didn't quite cut it, so let's get moving and get warmed up. Right, I'm all set up. There's the summit just there. This is the view. Although all the clouds rolling in as usual, every time I come up high, it seems that the clag and that just rolls in, but when that clears, that's a pretty cool view. And then before it gets dark, I'll show you my setup. So yeah, it's cracked on a bit. It's like 9 o'clock now, so it's getting dark. But before we lose the light, let's have a quick look. It's all the same stuff that I always use, but for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm in the Hilleberg Soulo Black Label. My sleep system for today is the Sierra Designs Cloud 20 sleeping bag quilt hybrid. There's no zips on this. You just sort of wrap this round you and tuck yourself in with it. That's daddy long legs that I don't want in here. I always use a memory foam pillow that I got off Amazon. That thing's really nice and a lot better than any inflatable pillow I've ever found. In that dry bag, I've got some thermal leggings and a thermal top and a hat. Got my drone stuff. It's a DJI Mini 2. I've got a cigar for later and my cutters and a lighter and my power bank and some leads and that. And these little beauties, the O bulbs by O Light, and that one is signed by Ray Mears. I say that in every single video. And then I've got, for my cook kit, I've got the Soto Windmaster stove in there. 750ml Torx titanium pot and a pot stand and gas. I've got 2 litres of water in Nalgene bottles. I've got some noodles in there and some sweets, 2 vanilla lattes, and then for tonight I've got some classy numbers. I've got Faith by Northern Monk, I've got Shipwrecked by Northern Monk, Pina Colada, and it's like a transient variant, and then we've got 2 Taurus Cloudy Lemon Cider. That's well nice, that proper refreshing, be well good for summer. Wait a minute, it is supposed to be summer, innit? So that's my setup for tonight. As you can see, I carted that massive tripod up with me because I went on a bit of a side quest today and I've shot like 2 videos in one, which is what my mate Theo suggested I did. And so I've done that. I've shot a review video of this hoodie, the Omcore Plus. So that video will be coming next. It's all done and ready to go. But it is really cool, this tripod. It cost me about 20 quid, I think. And all the legs are like adjustable. And it folds up to about, from there to there, it folds up to about that size. But it's a lot sturdier than my Ulanzi tripod. The Ulanzi is like really practical, but it is and really versatile. Like you can hang it on stuff and bend the legs into any shape you want. But that thing's a lot more sturdy. Like if you watch my videos, how many times have you seen my tripod fall over? So for this one, with it being like a product review type thing, well, it's not even a review, it's like a first look because I haven't owned it for that long, but it's just like giving you specs of it and showing you what it looks like basically. But with doing something like that, I wanted it to look a bit professional, so I didn't want tripod to be falling over all the time. If you do watch that video, how cool is that spot? Like you could actually camp there, but I had my heart set on going high for the views. But yeah, what do you think to the audio on this one? Because I'm using this mic, it's the Boyer mic, of like middle of the range when it comes to price. It's only like 30 quid, so I didn't want to go spending crazy money because I've actually got a Rode microphone with the massive dead cat thing, but it doesn't fit with my phone case on, and you've seen my phone falling over all the time, so that's no good. I need to have my case on. And 2, if you knock it or tap it or anything, the audio goes all like mental and like it's unusable, but you don't know until you've finished doing what you're doing. So like now, I wouldn't know that the audio hadn't worked until the edit. It's well annoying. And that was like 60 quid, so I thought I'm not forking out loads of money for a proper expensive microphone again. So yeah, this 30 quid one, it seems to be doing really well. It's blustery now, and usually you'd have like you do in half of my other videos. I think the only thing is it sounds a little bit unnatural, doesn't it? Because there's just like no background noise. In fact, I have got noise cancelling on, so is that any different? Does that sound better? I'm pretty much talking to myself in edit. I want to see what the difference is. Then should we try to turn it off? Oh no, you're not bothered about microphones, are you? Basically, hopefully, it'll improve my videos a little bit. So, the only problem is you will be able to hear me talking this drivel. There's not really out to show you out here now because it's just totally clagged in everywhere. No views whatsoever. So I'm going to get in tent and make my tea and that, have a few beers. Catch up with you in a minute. Cheers everyone, thanks for watching.
drop it.
Morning. So it turns out it was worth it. It paid off, definitely, even if it were just for this cloud inversion. The early bird catches a worm though, because we're pretty much all socked in again now. But luckily I woke up at like 6 o'clock and had a quick look out at the door, and it was just spectacular like you saw. So we've got quite a long walk ahead of us, or I have. You can just sit there. I've got all my stuff out at tent. I just need to put it down, and thankfully she's bone dry, which that is always an absolute dream. That all you campers out there will know the joy of putting a dry tent away. It means I don't have to mess about when I get home and start putting it back up and everything. Right then, I'm going to get this down and we'll make our way off the mountain. So as long as it's not chucking it down, every time I put this tent away, because there's so many guy lines on it, I like to tidy them up like this. And then next time I need this tent, if it's chucking it down or I'm trying to get it up in a hurry, I don't have to worry about all these guy lines getting like hooked on all these. And then when I want to use it, that's all I have to do. Hello mate, how are you?
Alright mate, good.
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
This is the second guy that I've ever met that's sort of recognised me out and about, so it's nice to meet a fan and that.
Yeah, good to see you mate, yeah.
And you'll be in next video.
Brilliant.
Alright mate, nice to meet you.
You too mate.
See ya. I can't believe I actually made it up this yesterday. Paul might be the last person to see me alive. Do us a favour mate, if you find my mutilated corpse, just put this video out for us, will you? Put a bit of effort into this one. Sweating again. I know I've been raving about the Encore Plus hoodie, but when it's this hot, nothing's going to keep you cool, not even a t-shirt. Glorious day though, absolutely beautiful. That's absolutely made my day, as that, bumping into Paul. What are the chances in bumping into someone that watches my videos? Mental. Should be pretty much plain sailing from now on, even though I've just jinxed myself big time. Anyway, don't go anywhere because I've got a little hack for you. Proper beauty little hack for anyone that uses Nalgene bottles. So you know you need to stick around for that. Or if not, just me falling to my death. My mum and dad watch my videos as well, so both of them will be giving me shit when I get back. And probably my girlfriend, but she don't watch them. So how many of you that use Nalgene bottles suffer with this problem when you have a drink from one? Especially when you're walking. Silicone straw. Got this from Aldi. About £2 I think for 6. Whack that in there. It's bendy, so when you put the cap on, it just bends it into place. And then when you want to have a drink, it pops up. No more spills. It's like an adult sippy cup. Oh, that is so nice. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and check out my back catalogue if you're new to the channel. See you later, guys.